Hi there, signs of Libra. This is Kim here to do a next 48-hour reading for you. Hope you're doing really good. Ooh, Neptune, glass. Oh, there may be a focus on something that you're creating or that you've prayed to create. Sorry, I feel like I just should jump right in. I'm open right now, obviously, to your energy here, Libras, to give you messages to find out what's going on, what will help you. This is an interesting card because it says resin on it, and it has like a flower. You know, it reminds me of those flowers that they put into corsage. This is a corsage. I don't know if I'm saying that right. You know, the things that we had at prom, like those flowers that you pinned on you. It reminds me of one of those flowers. Anyways, it's frozen. It's forever this like preserved, wonderful memory. It could have. It could be something that has been preserved for you for many, 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 many years. In order to come out like when it's needed to. It's always been there, almost like a gift or ability that's like been frozen. That's always been there. And it's like almost written or etched in your DNA here. So when you need it, it will come. I saw the void too. I also have Pluto. Whew. Pluto, a strong transformative energy of going to a rather dark place. You see the skulls, that's representing the underworld. So of having to go to some dark places. And maybe that transformation is what's been getting you closer to some kind of access to a gift, a talent, or ability that's just been kind of frozen, waiting for timing, frequency. I almost see like this as, well, what came into my head when I said that frequency was something being so high frequency that it almost like cracks this resin open. Metaphorically, of course. That could be your vibe. Oh, I have the benevolent guide and then the raven's head. Benevolent guide with a B on it. The benevolent guide is that, well, it's however you want to look at what is giving you an inner voice, an inner knowing, a clair, perhaps, something that's trying to guide you towards your life's work, your life's purpose. This card literally means the work begins. Because of this pearl here that was gained. And it may be a rather dark time. So this guide, for some of you, this could be a passed on loved one that is now a guide. Or, yeah, a passed on loved one. Doesn't have to be a relative. Just can be a friend. I'm going to say that if it's that, there's going to be a very strong knowing that that's what's happening. Because the communication's just going to be so good. You know what? Let's get the Enchanted for Hoxa Tarot. We're going to pull from it first. For each of these. So the Raven's head. This is the work. This is like the great work. The magnum opus, or life's great work. Three of Earths. In collaboration or laying down the groundwork. And of course it's hot in here now. So hang on. It always happens to me. Okay. Sorry about that. Where were we? Give me an energy for what's going on with the resin. Please, let's have something that tells us what's going on with the resin card. It's very similar to that Raven's Head, the color. What's going on with the resin? The 9 of air and the 5 of earth in the reverse. Very similar colors in it. Because this is all together. This is coming across as feeling like you were in a place that you weren't going to get out of. Like with thoughts of depression, anxiety, of worthlessness, of uselessness, of failure, of what, all these dark words of how something, basically you try and justify why something couldn't be achieved, or why it would be just in a way easier to lose faith. Okay, so that was a period that seemed like it went on forever. I really like the colors there, how the colors are, but when it's combined with the 5 of earth, that time is leaving. And especially if this has to do with also your pinnacles, like yeah, I'll just say it, it's like knowing that you're here for God's work or divinity's work, or for the work of the higher good. And so your way of relying on earthly things, like the needs will, what I'm getting is the needs will always be met. And the more that you're trying to do it the way that's been programmed, or the way that everybody else does, the more struggle you're gonna have, because your path is one of the least resistance is going to be the greatest faith, for you to have the greatest faith, is what I'm getting. And it seems like this this is actually heavy. It's actually really heavy. The work here that you have to do, it's something starting in summer. You're going to feel health and vitality and energy again. This is almost like the faith that you never really lost. It was just kind of sealed off for a while. So this is like actually feeling like you're coming into a period of, oh my goodness, I can see the light. Oh my goodness, you mean this is all about my faith? I don't like using the word test very much, but part of a challenge would be if you had something lined up on your timeline, especially one that you are drawn to when you think about it or create it in your mind, and there's a certain frequency or vibration that has to be met for it. And it would require having a lot of faith to get to that point. That's part of like the formula for it, is that you're gonna have to have a lot of faith on the, like on the trail, on the timeline that you're trying to be on. Pluto, tell me more about Pluto. So you're coming out of a period where, oh wow, somebody really wants to come in here about being your guide and being a passed on, for some family, like well, I mean, because there's either a mother and a daughter, or a son, or this is siblings. It's a soul connect, very strong soul connection. Saying that you're, even if you felt like really alone, you've never really been alone either. Their energy has also been with you. You see the lanterns trying to help guide you on this beautiful journey. This also is saying, and it can be saying that you're calling in a soulmate energy. Yes. It's a knowing. I can say that this journey, it's a knowing, and you're definitely being guided. Your transformation has to do with something that you went through with a soul family, a group. And I like the luminaries or the lanterns that they have up here. The Lover's energy being in reverse could have indicated like a breakup of some sort from the past. A decision that you were like, no, I'm not going to make a same judgment call if it wasn't working out. Because both of these, Lovers in reverse and the Ace of Fire in reverse, it's a feeling of like, I wish I hadn't have done that or made this decision at this crossroads. But I guess instead of looking at it that way, let me see. Let me get the beneficial. So here's the Five of Airs. There could have been a lot of competition within a relationship dynamic, as silly as that sounds. That it happens a lot. Eight of Air, Elder of Water, King of Cups. Feeling rather trapped in a... Oof, doesn't it just look hostile here? I don't know. This just looks really like... almost uninspirational to a point of maybe some violence that was witnessed in the underworld energy. That can come across to me as being a little like it's suffering some kind of PTSD also. Judgment in the reverse and the Six of Air. Okay, your thoughts are super, super important to keep balanced and as positive, and like I said about having faith. Judgment is in the reverse with the Six of Air. What you like don't see, right? What you don't see is this escape, this new direction that leads you to a path. I don't know if I'm going to get more on the path, but you don't see it. I know that much. It may be on purpose as like surprise in a good way, because it leads you out of this outsider kind of energy. So a changing of direction, not feeling so alone either. Not feeling so alone. Five of Water in the reverse, releasing the past hold on you. This is my tiny tarot. I absolutely love it. So we're going to get some cards here about this guidance. Because it might be like guidance of don't go with that person, or don't make that same decision. You know what I mean? Don't make that same decision. What do we have? What do we have? I have the Six of Air. Literally, again. We saw that. It's on the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Air, the Eight of Swords, Six of Swords, Eight of Swords, now you have 666. Which is about feeling trapped, restricted, not seeing the path or the way out. Okay. That's what this is about. It's about refinding your faith. After you've definitely acknowledged this major transformation. Another Eight of Cups. This is the retreat. This is the leaving the things that were dissatisfying or that were keeping you controlled, obsessively worried. And then here's your 10 of Cups, which is this path that you don't see. The one where you have faith, a lot of faith, is bringing you your emotional fairy tale, the completion. That card, you're calling in. I think this is funny. I think your spirit guides, new ones, old ones, have an intention to pull you together to a member of your soul group or soul family, like a soul mate energy journey that you don't necessarily see. Bringing in the 10 is about completion. This is about the emotional completion. What about the resin? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, it could be an issue that has to do with money, finances, wanting cooperation with a soul group or soul family because of feeling rather alone in having to do everything, every role. It is a very good, practical, down-to-earth energy. A focus more on those everyday, is everything running smooth on the day-to-day. So what wasn't moving forward for you in regards to finances or domestic life? Something, is about to be opened. This is, oh, it's so cute. You've got the 2 of Cups. So the 2 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, you're going into, which this doesn't have to be a female, right? Is this energy where you can do it all. But what did I say in the beginning? It reminds me, this is like somebody wanting to place that rose on you, the love here, or the love, like it's eternal in this resin. Just didn't know if it always was there. This love was always there. That doesn't mean you actually know, but your soul does. Your soul knows this person. This is a harmonious match. Like you could be that perfect practical partner that helps with everything, just kind of runs everything like the boss. And knows how to receive really well, knows how to direct others in those practical day-to-day routines so that things get done. Well, that is my true love card, and it's an experience that feels like it has been preserved for you for this specific time in your life, when you're actually maybe even, I hate to say it like this, but maybe even the soul wanted you to go, when after you've gone through these heavy things and some bad partnerships, to see what there actually is. It's kind of like giving me the save the best for last energy. Let's see, Pluto. Change, transformation, the Tower. Of course, this is a Pluto energy too, right? With the Scorpio, with transformation. Tower. There's the 5 of Cups again. The person is still processing these emotions. Some of you, it's grief, it's mourning, it's loss. Others, it's disappointment in these choices from the past that kind of led you to be around some kind of conflict that maybe that does not resonate with your energy signature at this time. So then I have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, which is the passionate new beginning. I think it has to do with choices in partnership coming up, something that you didn't see, and you not have to do something so alone feeling anymore. It is part of your solution. And there's that 3 of Cups. I'm just really noticing. Sometimes I just flip them and take a look. Yeah, you'll see signs and synchronicities and know exactly when to move forward. Whew, that's your guide. And that's what they want to mention with that is the signs and synchronicities are from your guides. Mm. 88666. Oh, you have 6666. So really, really a time to keep your thoughts very, you have some very powerful energy. It's time to keep your thoughts as balanced and focused on the faith, the promise of what has been preserved for you. Raven's head. The life's work. Your life's work. Child, 13. Getting away. New beginning. Going on that adventure towards your 9th cup, which is your wish fulfillment. And it's the new beginning. Also, it could represent an actual child. What's the child here about? What is it? Because it can be your guide, the guide on the other side, your angel on the other side. Kind of like my mom. Kind of like my mom. Sudden wealth. So if that was the problem, like I said, if that was the problem, then your new beginning is marked with sudden wealth. You don't necessarily see the path, but when you go with your intuition and let your faith lead you here, in the direction where your faith is leading you, it leads you. This 5 of Earth reverse might be this sudden wealth card. Easing your fears, your worries, and having that trust that, yes, you are always taken care of. There might be a child that is 13 years old or that was 13 years old. Popping up in the reading here. The mountain, helping you climb that mountain, helping you move that mountain. All it takes is the faith of a mustard seed. So your literally your ability is to move mountains. But how do we move mountains? It's the faith that helps you move the mountain. It's not the physical. It's just everything coming together that moves it for you. And yeah, you have to like believe that. You have to believe that. So that's the mountain. Tell me. There's something on Raven's head. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted by your work. Putting in the work. Do you see that? Is that correct? Yeah, putting in the work, the 7 of Pentacles. Investing your time now into your life's work, your life's purpose has begun. And you're working with a guide or a new guide in order to do it. Sadness, sorrow, grieving, this is, excuse me, this is the place of the underworld where you're feeling ashamed or sad or grieving. I mean, see, that's a lot of emotion there. It's like, oh no. So this could be that these energies also are causing some kind of, you know, issues. Or somebody might be sad to see you go, to see you move that mountain and then go in this direction where they kind of know that it's going to be good for you. I keep switching because this is the Kipper deck and this is the Siren Song. It's the Kipper and the Lenormand combined, and so I like it for the synchronicities. See what it wants to come out. Mature man in the reverse. Older male. Gift. A gift. Somebody could have left a gift. If they left, or left you a gift. High honor, holding you with high honor, respect. Why is it in the reverse then? What about the mature man? Tell me about that. This is access to affluence and wealth. They're not present in the moment. I don't know why or what the deal is. But there's access to lots of wealth, resources, the fish, plenty. Oh, it's because this, okay, I was like, why is this coming? I don't usually doubt my abilities, especially when it comes to read in reversals. There's always a reason that things land the way that they do. It's not always so obvious at first. At least to me. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I have is that this energy is a mature male. So I don't know, what would you say age-wise? It'd be like 50 and above to me. It's what I would think of a mature male energy, right? But so this energy is wearing a mask so that no one, it's like covering their face. I don't know, so that nobody knows who they are. Maybe they have like a very high position, and I don't know, have to protect something. I don't know, but so wearing a mask as to who they are, you may not know that this energy is helping assist you so that you can go in a direction that already your intuition is going to tell you to go in. So this could be gifts from this person. You could already, it might be a benefactor or somebody that really likes what you do, likes what you create. This is kind of like an Ace of Pentacles. Same colors coming across too. Ooh. Wants to bless you. It's it's God's math. We have like a lot of fish here. The cross. The cross. The faith. What I said is the thing that is going to be needed for your formula to get to where you're going. Because of it not looking very traditional, like it's not going to be, so there's change coming with the fish again. It's not going to be something in your college guidebook, like, is the book out? Sign up for courses. It's not going to be a program for this. Not here. This is individual for you. Just for you. Marriage. That can be the coming together of people for all kinds of different reasons. Romance, business, trade, a bond formed. Maybe a commonality when it comes to life purpose. Your seeds have been sown with this raven's head. You just may not know it yet. Like, you really may not know that you've already done like your seed sowing for the start of this work. You've already done something towards this work. You could be, when you leave, like a bigger fish needs a bigger pond, and I see you with the Six of Air is going towards that bigger pond on faith. Not finances, on faith, not finances, and then going towards a really strong connection. Mature woman. Maybe like my mother, like a part of your guide, your team, your guides. Wow, this is your journey. Lead by faith. Lead by faith. It is your spiritual journey for sure. It's like, don't let doubt come in. I don't know what courthouse is about unless it has something directly to do with the marriage. You know, as like my parents got married at a courthouse, and I just always remember them saying that. This it could be the pathway to something like that. It's just something that you don't see. Distant horizons. But it's like this, right? So it's in between. It's in between. Give me something else. Change. Give me something else with distant horizons, please. Oh, like I said, somebody was wearing a mask, and you don't know the real them. I don't think this is bad. I don't think that this is like somebody's intentions. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, unless it's this past thing where you're like, this is not who they said they were. At this time, though, I feel like you already know. I feel like somebody that is holding off who they are. And why? Because there's some kind of like fame associated with this person and you. And you. Might be, like, I'm seeing this more as a crystal ball than the moon, but in the Lenormand, it means fame, getting recognized, being in more than just a spotlight. And this energy that you don't know likes how you do what you do. When you do the things you do. What's that song? You do the things that you do when you do the things that you do. That might be something you really don't see coming to. A change is who somebody is. Oh, the parlor. There's 2 chairs. You'll have some choices. 21 reduces to 3. Oh, and the hope card, like the star card, but this is an actual, and the anchor, this is a physical manifestation of what you want. The anchor, referenced a lot in the Bible, right? Like a lot. And in a lot of things, not just the Bible. That's just the one I'm pretty well read in. But we have the hope. We have the don't give up. We have the faith. We have the physical manifestation to prove why it was good that you trust in your journey. Wow. Not only do we have a golden cross, we have golden ships. This ship is a little bit different than the other journey card here. This is 1313. Major endings that come with big blessings. Your golden ships are coming in. Something about trade and commerce also. Trade. And then there's the good gent. There's the person with the mask is what I think. This might be a new place to live, to spend time by yourself, with yourself. This person here that you don't know is a very loyal friend, an ally, right by your side. Watching this journey that you're doing, maybe helping you with gifts and unexpected money. It's a good thing. What about courthouse? Tell me a little bit more about courthouse. Oh. Man, and he's holding his heart space. You resonate with this person, or this person resonates with you. Crimson and Clover. I always think of that song every time I see the song. Over and over. This is good luck, success. Look, with all of these, that's like success, fortune, fame. You don't see it. These really good things. You don't see it. You don't feel it because you feel in this. Ugh. Sorry, I've been there. You have the key on the bottom of the deck. Master number 33. Let's pull Oracle Genetic Gifts for you. And then I'm going to wrap up the reading. Probably pull an angel number also. Let me just say that. Chakra healer, clearing and balancing. You didn't even know that you were the lighthouse. People are coming to you and you're like, why are all these energies gravitating towards you? Because especially if you're in the dark, when you're the lighthouse and you don't know it, you really might not understand why so many energies are needing your light to see where to go. It might not be obvious, but something like that's going to be made very obvious to you of your point, your purpose, why you're here. Why you're here. So something about your chakras, you can ask for your spirit team to help you at night with that as you sleep. Clearing, balancing, ascension number 7, the astral plane, the pineal gland is completely open. Oh, my life path. Life path number 9, the peacemaker, ruling planet Mars. Author, spiritual experiences with guidance and healing. Life work, maybe. Augur, spiritual master, a seer, predictions, and visionary. Like I said, if you didn't know you're the lighthouse, you're still going to shine and you're still going to guide people without even knowing it. Your only point is to sit there and shine. So, priest or priestess, spiritual teacher, talk radio platform, spiritual affairs. But when you do know you're the lighthouse, you can do so many things to like save energy, have more purpose. Know when to turn stuff on, full blast, when you don't need to. Demonologist, entity banishing and removal. I've talk radio. Did I tell you that one already? Talk radio platform, spiritual affairs, energy healer, Reiki, chakra healer, crystal healer, healing touch. 2 things with the chakras. 1997 might be something significant with you too. The spiritual arts, artist, designer, singer, sculptor. 1997. The spiritual arts, okay. And then your angel number. 111, 1010, patience. Could be an entity that was keeping us from, or that was like trying to slow something down in regards to your access to this thing in the resin that's always been meant for you. Something that keeps influence of keeping your vibration rather low. That's why you need the faith and the protection of your spirit team, right? Of your higher power. 222, trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you're nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. I am balanced. 222. Nice. 28, I am a leader in an effort to accomplish great things. You recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable, compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team towards an achievement. I am a leader. Oh, and then another master number 33. 33 is the key. Master number 33, focus. 1212. On any positive changes that are occurring right now, right? So well, we can take that too. But anything that you're considering right now doing and saying, do that, because you have master number 33. You have heightened awareness, but it's heightened ability and heightened access to your power to manifest. And so know that you are ever expanding. Yes, that's true. But here right now, you're going to notice a big expansion, especially I would say by summer. So I'm expanding master teacher number 33. So that is what I've got for you. I'm sending you much love. Like, subscribe if you did like it, and come back to my channel, my Libras. Bye bye.